gonna do a little hike and fish. But we got tracks all through here. Oops, almost tripped. Boy, this is, look at all this crappie habitat. This is cool. All right, we're gonna go all the way out to that point. I just gotta watch my footing here. Got the new wading boots. Not hip waders, but see if you can see them. So we're gonna head on out to that point and see what we can catch. I've never walked all the way out there. I'm kind of worried about sinking down into this sand, but we'll see how it goes. Our first lure, bobber. I'll have to come back and get that. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. Oh, I just completed the hike from way over there to right here. There's another little bay there. There's the spillway. So we're gonna do a lot of fishing out here today, trying to see what's going on. The water's kind of shallow. It slopes down, but it is pretty shallow. But there's fish coming in here. So I got all my usual rods, and I'm gonna be throwing some different stuff today. As usual, testing lures, and we'll see what we can catch. It's supposed to rain today, but it doesn't bother me. I'm just out here to scope out some more fishing spots. All right, let's get to it. All right, guys, so I've been working the bank here with this Strike King Red Eye Shad. And that's the story. There's just so many snags in here because all this junk. So I've been fishing along the shore there, tried to catch some crappie around there, and then back through here. So I'm still kind of working it. I got the snags out. This one seems a little trickier. We'll see if we can get it. Dang it! I lost him. But it's pretty interesting out here. I've seen some deer coming down to feed. You can see the woods. Just a lot of cool stuff. So I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna throw the ultralight in here and see if I can try to catch some more crappie or some white bass. You can see the migrating birds are coming through. It's just a cool spot. Check this out, guys. That's a cool find, a horseshoe right here on the beach. That is really neat. Somebody's chunk of a, that's old, like a trailer wheel well, or maybe an old truck. Let's see if we can get this rinsed off a bit. Not really. My buddy Keith is a blacksmith, and he could probably get this revitalized. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm switching to the ultralight. Let me put this guy here. So I've been fishing for a while, nothing doing. It's just been, the wind isn't bothering me. It's just, it's so shallow to get out there. So it's making it pretty difficult. You got some snags you got to deal with. But the main thing is I wanted to come explore, because when I looked at it on Google Classroom, it's got a pretty nice grade or slope, but I didn't take into, see from there, but I didn't take into account that the water was down here, and so that's pretty much levels off. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. My name's Alan. I appreciate all the support. Channel's growing thanks to you guys. If you didn't see the Halloween special, go check that out. I had a lot of fun doing that one. All right, let's work this side. You can see all the little sandpiper type birds, shorebirds, migrating through, and look at them. They're all picking at stuff in the surf there. So I like to fish the surf like this where the wind is coming in, because you have so many of the fish start coming in here to hunt. The thing is, it's too shallow. I didn't take that into consideration when I was looking at the map, because in June this was all underwater, you know, heavy high water, and so I was looking at it when it was further up. But there's those little birds. They don't even mind I'm here. They're picking away at stuff. All right, let's head back to some of those deeper spots that I fish. All right, guys, just throwing one of my little homemade hair jigs there, pitching it along. I moved back to this side. It's just so calm over here, peaceful. I hadn't thrown a hair jig in a long time. Hey, I hope you guys are having some good fishing expeditions. You need to let me know what you're catching and how it's going. Fall fishing ramping up. Boy, I tell you what, I wish I was in Iowa fishing up there. I know the water's been low and there's been like a drought, but man, it is just so much fun to be there in the fall. Here it's starting to cool off, you know. Leaves are slowly starting to turn. You can kind of see them in the woods there. There we go. The other thing I want to throw today is the MR6 from Bill Lewis. I got a bunch of MR12s, MR6s, and I need to throw some, just to pitch them out there. I need to do a sluggo challenge at some point. We'll see how that goes. I got so many of these little challenges I want to do. It makes it fun. All right, guys, on a hair jig. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there we go. That's a nice fish. One of my little custom homemade hair jigs. There we go. Boy, this is a nice white bass right there. I was just bouncing it along. There you go, buddy. Let me show you what I was using. Ooh. It looks like a drowned rat, but there's a feather on the back. And that's just hair. Let me see if I can get this looking a little better. The ones you've seen me make on there, I was just pitching it out there on a smeltinator head, and bang, he just clocked it. That was a fun catch. So, nothing out at that point, which was way out there. Now I'm back over here in my little trench. This is like a fish highway through here. It is so much fun to fish this. And with this, I just give it a few little pops, bounce it, A few little pops, bounce it. A few little pops, bounce it. And sometimes I'll just swim it. And then sometimes I'll let it sit there and I'll just wiggle it. But the most effective I've had is just pop it, let it hit. Let it sit there, count to 3, pop it. So there's different hair jigs, do different things. Some of them, you keep them in the middle of the water column. These here, I like to bounce them. I can't tell if I got a fish on here or not. I'm throwing the Bagley Sunny Bee. Do I have a fish? What in the heck? Maybe a crappie? Holy cow, check that out. On the Sunny Bee, he just clocked it. This little guy. All right, we'll get you unhooked. There we go, guys, the little dude. Boop. God, this mud, this crazy mud. All right, on the little Bagleys. The Sunny Bee. It's so much fun to throw these. And this is a great color too, this chartreuse black back. I'm sure it looks like white down there to them. Yeah, it's a great little lure. Good colors, bounces around. It's got that kind of orange belly on the bottom of it. All right, we're gonna fire out that way and then we're gonna walk down here and crank it in. I've been wearing a path out over here in this mud. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get this when I get into the truck. That's gonna be interesting with all that mud. All right, here we go. Oh, such a great day, peaceful. Good thing about these Bagleys is the castability is just really nice. I'm gonna switch it up, guy, to this little bitsy shad from Strike King, this little dude. Gotta watch my footing here, sketchy footing. This is all wet and slippery, but let's see if we can get. Actually, this one I think is the size bigger than the bitsy. There we go. He's not too bad. Come on, easy. All right, there we go. One of these little dudes, not too shabby. Yeah, this one's the bigger, the size of that bitsy shad. Just a hair, the next size up. All right, we got another one. But this one's fighting really good. I was thinking this is a largie. Nope. Man, check out this guy. Whew. I'm gonna have to get up here to dig this one out. He got hooked under his chin. Oh, I see. The other hook came out when I brought him up. All right, there we go. Boy, that's a nice little fish right there. In you go. Ooh. Okay, so I had him hooked pretty good on with the front hook, and then he shook it when I was bringing him in, and the bottom one was caught under his chin. Look at this sketchy footing. There we go. Making some good catches here now that we're in this back in this little bay. Things are going pretty smooth. I love throwing these little strike kings. Alright guys, on the Bill Lewis Gnat. Got this guy right here. I did have another one, but on the blue Bill Lewis Gnat, and he busted the line on me. All right, let's go. I was like, what the heck? All right, here we go. This one's on the chartreuse and black. Pretty good stuff. I gotta change my GoPro battery. There we go. Back in you go. I don't think it bugged him too much. Is this a crappie finally? Oh. Man, I was thinking for sure it was. Alright guys, you need to pick up this Gnat by Bill Lewis. It is just a great lure. It's fun to fish. There we go. That one's a little torpedo-y looking dude. Alright guys, take a look at the size comparison. The little one's the Gnat, this one's the MR6. Pretty cool, isn't it? I love this color right here. Man, it sure is a fish catcher. So it's just still cranking out here, testing different stuff. Hopefully we'll get a few more catches. There we go, in that Smalley Magic color. God, it's a great color. Well, I lost that one. And my quest is to get a crappie out of that dark area there. Could this finally be the crappie that I've been trying to catch off that dock? Boy, it's a nice one. Oops. Self-release. There we go. Hook check. Hooks are fine. Man, that was a nice fish. I thought for sure that was the crappie. Dang it. There we go. Could this, now this would finally be the crappie here. Boy, he's hooked good. I gotta watch all this mud. It is super slick through here. Anyway, there he goes. There we go. This little dude on a self-release. Let's go. He's too slippery. I can't get him, he's too slippery. There we go. All right, guys, it's gonna wrap it up for me for today. Whole bunch of squirrels jumping, going bananas back in there. Something may have them stirred up like a little fox. But anyway, I had a great time out here. Changing weather, making things a little bit crazy, but man, I always love coming out to this spot. All right, until next time, I will see you then. Bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.